But seriously, we're going to start short answers. Did you guys grab your folders?
Oh, yeah.
Folder grabbing time. So short answers. You guys had a strategy you were taught. So let's think back to last year. What was the strategy you guys went through?
Wait, what?
Do you guys have, I know that here at Marshall, they teach you guys a strategy on how to answer short answer responses. Excellent. Let's start from the scratch. Maybe this sounds a little wee bit familiar. 8.
I've heard of it.
Ah, excellent. What do you think the A might stand for?
Analysis.
Almost. We're going to need analysis in there, but not quite yet. So we're going to put this right here to the side. We're going to remember this little note. Okay.
Analyze.
Huh?
Analyze.
Almost the same thing as analysis. What's another word that starts with an A but we use a whole bunch in school? Huh?
I don't know. Answer.
Yeah. Okay. So when you have a short answer question, you want to answer the question, and then what do you think P might be? Proof. Yeah. Way to go, Kayla. Okay, and then finally, what do you think the E is?
Evidence.
Proof is actually your evidence. You're good. No, I appreciate you responding. I appreciate the effort.
Indeed.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead and grab your folder. Oh my God, you said evidence. I'm writing down evidence. Okay, answer, proof, and explanation, which is essentially your analysis. So you're spot on about wanting to make sure you have analysis in there, that you kind of analyze how your proof relates and your evidence and your explanation relate back to that answer. So here's what you do. Can you guys pull out your little notebooks that we've been working on here for our summer program? And go ahead and go to the next fresh page. Write short answer. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to give you a couple little bullet points also. If you could please note these too. Awesome. Jen's welcome. You're a wee bit late, you know. Wee bit late. Come and grab your folders. 8, right? Answer, proof, and explanation. So when you answer a question, you want to make sure that you introduce a text. You want to make sure that you're also answering the question. When you're providing proof, what do you think proof is?
Evidence.
Yes, excellent. You're going to want to actually provide text evidence. And you're going to want to embed it also. Are y'all familiar with this term, embedding? No? Okay, well I promise you we'll play with it in a little bit. And then explanation is simply you connecting your text evidence. I would put a little TE there just for the sake of not writing a bunch of things out, just FYI. So connecting text evidence to your answer. So really it's just kind of connecting the dots. Like I've given you a quote to explain my answer, and here's how it fits together. That's all it is. It's just a discussion on how those two ideas connect together. So go ahead and take a minute and copy this down so you have it as a reference when we actually start doing a model together. Alright. Excellent. So go ahead and grab a copy of literature books. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. Does everybody have this down? You got it?
In my mind. Yeah, I know it.
Okay, you have this? Okay. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. Alright, so looking back to last year, what I would like to do is, based on what you've already read, we're going to put together a model so that when we actually read a couple of poems today, we're going to put together, or just give you guys a chance to go through and put together your own short answers based on our models and based on the whole structure we're going to talk about today. So, I want you to think back to Romeo and Juliet.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, excellent. In your booklet. I know I use a lot of paper in here. I promise you this would be an excellent reference for you guys to go back to that day before the test. Take 15 minutes, don't stress yourself out, review all the things, you should be pretty much golden. So, right, the question up here. So go ahead and take a moment, copy this question down. The page doesn't have to be really big. And then we're going to go through and kind of just create a model response, what we think is the most beautiful response in the world. And we're going to go ahead and put that down together. We'll all have a copy of it. We can use it as a point of reference. We put together our own short answer questions in a little bit.
Romeo and Juliet on page 1036 or something like that.
Yes, you guys are rock stars about this, because like my last session, everybody knew that too. That's awesome.
What was kind of the last name you read?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, very cool. All right, so when I say introduce the text, what do you think I mean by that? When I say introduce the text, what do you think I mean by that? That's it. We're gonna need quotes from those. We're not quite there yet.
Romeo and Juliet were not mature.
Excellent. You give me an answer. There's something right before that. Here's the interesting thing. You want to kind of establish this academic voice. You want to set up a really solid structure, kind of introduce things. And so if you were to say, in Shakespeare's play, Romeo and Juliet, the blah, 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 and then we'll kind of go from there. Or you could say, as simple as in the play, you could say, in Romeo and Juliet, the young couple so go ahead and take a peek, see here. When I say introduce the text, this is what I mean. Okay, I want you to either give me the author's last name, or you say, in William Shakespeare's play, Romeo and Juliet were a couple who were not mature enough to have a serious relationship. You could say, in the play. You could say, in Romeo and Juliet, the young couple. Do you see how I'm using a combination of the author and a combination of the title of the play? You really, really need this. It establishes that solid structure. It tells the reader, like, this is the answer. That I'm providing you my answer now. You're introducing your ideas. And it keeps a really solid academic tone. So you want to make sure you strive for this. So do you guys want to try to write some of these down so you have a couple models that you can refer to? I would do it on the same page as where we have 8 written down. Maybe, or it says answer, like introduction and answer. Kind of keep your notes on the same page so you can reference it, keep them nice and organized. Introduce the text. Excellent. Text is now introduced. What do we do next? Yes, excellent. You want to answer the question. All right, so in Shakespeare's play, Romeo and Juliet, what would y'all say? Do you think they were mature enough to have a relationship?
No.
Okay, so no. Okay, so give this to me a complete sentence using this response here, or this intro here.
In Shakespeare, Romeo
Uh-huh.
and Juliet were not mature enough.
In Shakespeare's play, Romeo and Juliet, should we say Romeo and Juliet were? Should we use Romeo and Juliet twice?
No.
How else can we say that?
They.
Okay, so in Shakespeare's play, Romeo and Juliet, they. No, it doesn't sound right. What do we need to do? No, you're good. You're on the right track. What else are we saying? We need to, huh?
Word.
Word. We're gonna have like a noun, right? Before that. In Shakespeare's play, Romeo and Juliet.
The young couple.
Yes, you can use both. The young couple, the two main characters. So, okay, the young couple what?
Young.
Oopsie. I have it. Why are you NG? The young couple what?
Were not mature enough.
Two. Excellent. All right, so for the sake that we do not actually have the play in front of us, I know you have the literature books. I don't want us to take time to go through and find it exactly, okay? So what is one specific example you can remember after the text, just as a class, let's come with this together, was one really specific thing that was said to another character that you felt really showed that they were not mature enough to have a relationship? Typically the best sort of text evidence is going to be something So, what is go for it.
They have to hide to see
Be
each
on not
other.
the book. Huh?
Alright.
They have to find shortcuts to see each other.
Okay. And so, how can we put that in the quote?
Juliet sent the nurse to see when they're gonna get married.
Okay, so Juliet's sending the nurse to basically run errands for her.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that to you show immaturity? Or does that actually help hide the situation and conceal it better than her parents would otherwise think and actually show a degree of maturity? I mean, poor decisions, yes. But self-aware, also, yes. So, I mean...
Can't we just get this word?
I think it was immature that they married after the second.
I know she can, because Miss Ward is awesome, but I need you to answer this for me. Huh?
I think it was immature that they married on the second day they knew each other.
Okay. So, what was the quote from the text that said that?
I don't know, I just mine.
Oh, when she was on the balcony.